Jeremiah 33:3. Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know.
This is a time when your life could take on a different level of propulsion.
Since the most ancient of times, numbers and numerology have been believed to conceal secrets and messages. For some, numbers have very special significance, with the ability to conceal true meaning from all but the initiated. To some, certain numbers can convey that something of particular importance lies within the text under their study. Numbers like this don't even need to be written to convey that there's a hidden code within a sentence or paragraph, only that the letters add up to a particular amount. No number holds more esoteric significance than 33. The number 3 is significant in all major religions. There is a trinity for Christians, and a triple goddess for the ancients. The divine name Elohim appears 33 times in the story of creation in the opening chapters of Genesis. The first Temple of Solomon stood for 33 years before being pillaged. Jesus was crucified at age 33 in the year 33 AD. Alexander the Great also died at 33. We can find in the writings of Shakespeare, Francis Bacon, Spencer, Dante, and others hidden codes and paragraphs that use this number to alert the initiated reader that something important is happening. In the works attributed to Shakespeare, there are many phrases and passages referencing the number 33. Julius Caesar is stabbed 33 times. The body of work shows a mastery of numerology. The number 33 reflects the interface of the familiar world with the higher spiritual realm. In Hamlet, the ghost is represented in the first scene with an entrance described in a sentence with 33 characters, and Horatio addresses the ghost in 33 characters as he leaves. Stay, speak, speak. I charge thee, speak. In Julius Caesar, the ghost of Caesar visits Brutus in a passage that starts with a 33-character sentence that shapes this monstrous apparition. Brutus recovers from the shock and addresses the ghost in a 33-word sentence. At the Vatican, there are 32 archways on each side of the courtyard, with a giant obelisk in the middle. The Pope's cassock has 32 buttons, and his head represents the 33rd. The United Nations flag shows the globe divided into 33 sections encircled by olive branches. The flag also happens to be blue, just like the first 3 blue degrees of Masonry. 33 is the highest degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason, and Disneyland has a Club 33. During World War II, 33rd degree Winston Churchill gave us the V for victory, 2-finger salute, which since the 60s became peace. Before it stood for victory or peace, it was a symbol of the 33rd degree. There are 3 joints to the knuckle on 2 fingers making 33. Then held apart like a V is about 33 degrees. Everything changes at 33.
You know, in the Western societies, they talk about midlife crisis. It usually starts around 33, 34 years of age. Suddenly people don't know what to do with themselves, life getting meaningless. Or those who are successful, they find traction and suddenly they explode into different levels of success or well-being.
From Iraq through Phoenicia to Phoenix, Arizona, whether by design or coincidence, the 33rd parallel passes through some very significant places. The ancient city of Babylon was very near the 33rd degree latitude line, while modern Baghdad is on the 33rd parallel. This area was once thought to be the Garden of Eden. Heading west, the line passes through Damascus, Beirut, and on to 2 Templar castles, one exactly on the 33rd latitude, the other at 32.71. The light of the sky is embodied by the sun, with the solar year divided by the sun's cycle of 11.06 years, equaling 33. The sun, defined as a circumference of 360 degrees divided by 11, equals 32.72. Despite the reputation given to such beliefs by organized religion, science in modern times has come to understand the concept of a body clock, the effects of the lunar cycle on animals, and most likely people, and the reality of circadian cycles. Ancients might have known this as well. There are 33 vertebrae in the spine. In India, it is believed that vital energy is needed to awaken the spiritual energy located at the base of the spine. This coiled-up energy is known as Kundalini, and through yoga energy, it ascends to the brain and beyond. Both Hindu and Tantric arts seek this awakening. The spinal column is often referred to as Jacob's ladder, or the serpent. It is also compared to the caduceus symbol of Mercury, Thoth, and medicine. Did the ancients also know there were 33 turns in a complete sequence of DNA? Could the caduceus symbolize the two intertwining snakes apparently reflected in the 33-sequence double helix DNA ascending a vertical pole, which could be the 33 vertebrae spine? When the two threes are put together facing each other, they offer a design that is said to represent the ancient Hermetic maxim, as above, so below. Oh, and all the pyramids in the world are on the 33rd parallel. In addition, the three most well-known centers of paranormal activity are on or near the 33rd parallel: Atlantis, the Great Pyramids, and the Bermuda Triangle. The 33rd parallel is a path of power across the globe, a circuit that links both time and space, a mystery we are just now beginning to realize. Have the ancients discovered a ley line sort of dragon energy corresponding to this latitude, and constructed temples and sacred cities in order to utilize this terrestrial chi? 33 Hertz is the frequency that researchers and scientists have discovered inside the Great Pyramids of Egypt. It's the frequency of Christ consciousness. As you can see, numbers play a big role in this game called Life as Avatars in the Matrix. Everything is energy. Everything is a code, down to the very second you were born.